Hey, what's going on? TikTok, YouTube. I want to tell you about history and how it was changed and how it changes your present day and it'll change your future. Because the manipulation of information is what stunts us consciously, what prevents us from moving forward faster than we should. So don't be offended by what I'm about to say because it's just based off of a lot of research and other people's research also. And excuse me as I eat because I haven't eaten yet. Yeah, so let's start it off hardcore. And we hear feelings and some people may just know. Well, as far back as we know, that the original men just all black people, understand? And the color doesn't matter, it's just that the fact of it matters because what we know now today is that every great civilization was Caucasian, and that's absolutely not the truth. The truth is, what we do get told about is the Moors, but there were civilizations before the Moors. As we learned about Atlantis, Lemuria, those were also melanated beings. And the only reason I'm saying that is because you have to understand that how distorted our history is, that they can't even admit that to, which is a simplicity. That's why if you see my last video, I say it's only one race. It's a proven fact that we all come from black people. All humans come from black people, and it goes on from there. So what happened was, black people were here on the planet already. Like we were already on this planet, and beings came to this planet and gave us knowledge, gave us information, access to higher realms of spirituality, you know. And then you hear this story about alien beings came here and manipulated our genes. No, they didn't manipulate my genes. I mean, some of my ancestors, because, being in slavery, I have like 1% of white genes. I looked it up. But, Caucasian males, Caucasian females, you guys were altered. Your DNA were altered because what happened was, Anunnaki came down here. They gave us information. They gave us different ways of living, spiritual knowledge, and so on and so forth. And then more Anunnaki, but that side of the Anunnaki was Reptilian, came down here to manipulate our altered genes. And they couldn't do it to ours. They couldn't do it to melanated beings. It was just too tough for them. So they took the being that was already here, that we say was the ape type being, whatever you want to say scientifically. So we want to say Sasquatch, like a Sasquatch, you know what I'm saying? Because all these people talk about, oh yeah, we see Bigfoot walking around, blah, blah, blah. Now understand me when I say this. There's no disrespect, because people have all these lower thoughts about this and that. Listen, you don't know. You don't know anything about that. Like I'm saying right now, information is distorted. Sasquatch is probably way smarter than you. Like these dudes were fucking very elevated in their consciousness. That's why we can't find them, or we would have found them if they were just beasts, just animals. We would just track them down like animals. Like these guys are using high tech spiritual information. Like these guys are teleporting. Like they can step in and out of our realm. And when I say realm, I mean vibration. So sight. Like if you're on a higher frequency, you just can't be seen by somebody who only sees lower frequency. And this is just mathematical. This is not like spiritual. This is just science. And this occult stuff, it just seems like woo woo because we don't understand basic science of nature. You know what I mean? Like spirituality, vibrations, frequencies. That's all it is. It's just natural science. So this Sasquatch type being and this caveman type being, this is where the Caucasian came from. And those genes were manipulated. And the only reason that I'm telling this story is to give you a firm foundation of where we all came from, right? So at this time, melanated beings, we was already sophisticated and established into a civilization. We had buildings. We were working with energy. We had electricity from pyramids and other structures. We was using devices that was powered by electricity. That's how we can map out the star system and put it on tablets and scrolls and things like that. And they're wondering, oh wow, how did they do that? This is how we built pyramids. We built it through frequencies. You know, you can levitate things using frequency. And you could do it spiritually, but I think it would be too taxing on the body. And there's well anyway. Yeah, so we had back to this. This is where it comes into play majorly, right? We found the Caucasian being in the Caucasus Mountains. And they was living in caves, so the mentality was partially different. There wasn't really getting a lot of sun, and that can cause depression, and depression can cause a lot of negative mindsets. And you think about it, you're living in caves, you're pooping where you're eating, where you're living. They was very barbaric to themselves and their own community. You're in the darkness all the time, born in the darkness, live in the darkness. So we found them and we taught them our way. They had built civilizations and we taught them how to use magic. Honestly, I know it sounds crazy, but yes, magic. Magic is just another form of math, like divination, if I'm saying it right. It's a form of math using visualization and prayer. So don't get that twisted. When I say magic, it's just like the law of attraction. That's a form of magic. It's not bad. It's not good. It's just depending on how you choose to use it, like anything else. So we taught them our ways. We taught them how to build. We taught everything, right? Well, black beings are not us. And but there was just this nature of from the people that altered their DNAs to make them where they are today. They had this nature that was just take or be taken. Because when you're born into a situation that you have to fight,